Hello everyone, it has been a long time since the last video, mainly because of unfortunate IRL stuff, but this is still a very big update. For new viewers who haven't already seen my channel before, I am making a game with my dad called Spaceship Craft. It is based on another game called Dreadnought.io. Since last video, Spaceship Craft now uses OpenGL instead of Pygame for graphics. Spaceship Craft is way faster and looks much better than it used to. There is a cool portal animation and the bots now have terrible art. I improved the map generation, now it is thicker near the border. OpenGL is much faster than Pygame. Previously, the frame rate was okay when I was zoomed in, but when I zoomed out, it dropped to single-digit frames per second. Now the frame rate is always in the hundreds. Spaceship Craft looks much better than it used to. If you compare this video to one of my older videos, you might not notice that it looks different because of how aggressively YouTube compresses videos, but Spaceship Craft looks much cleaner now. I think Pygame is closer to a toy than something you can actually use for a serious attempt to make a video game. Rotation was very slow and a huge pain, transparency was also a pain, and it looked awful when I zoomed. Unlike Pygame, OpenGL supports mip mapping, so it looks better when you zoom. The portal animation is done by rotating the texture coordinates in a circle around the center of the image. I don't even know how you would do this in Pygame. One thing that was not Pygame's fault was that previously all the images had to be a certain size. Now the images can be any size. This is a huge improvement, and I've redrawn some of the art. I really want to make Spaceship Craft multiplayer, but it might be a while before that happens. This update was really hard, and I couldn't have done it without my dad. I am probably going to work on map generation next update because that will be easier. Then I might work on adding some content to the game before I work on multiplayer, but I'm not completely sure. I have worked really hard on this game with my dad, and I will continue to work hard. This is the end of the video, and it is time for me to beg for likes and subscribers. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will be hard at work on next update. Bye.